You might not believe this, but you're making choices every single day, even when you think you're stuck, and those choices are shaping your life right now. We don't have to be heading into a new year or facing a challenging situation to step back and ask ourselves, am I where I thought I'd be? Am I living the life I want? Maybe the answer is yes, maybe it's no. But what I've come to learn is no matter where you find yourself right now, you always have a choice. Every single day, you are faced with choices. Big ones, small ones, life-changing ones. Some of them feel overwhelming. Some of them feel soul-crushing, near impossible. And sometimes when you're stuck, it's easier to convince yourself that you don't have a choice. You've convinced yourself that the circumstances of your life are too heavy to push against. But that's not the truth. The truth, and you may not want to believe it, or you may not be ready to believe it, is you do have a choice. Always. I learned this lesson the hard way a few years ago. At the time, the world was still piecing itself back together after the pandemic. I was working in a job that drained me, the pay wasn't great, the environment was toxic, and my colleagues and I were demoralized. And to top it off one day, someone literally spat at me. That was when I had my come to Jesus moment. I had tolerated enough, and I knew I had a choice to make: keep suffering or walk away. And even though I didn't know what was next, I chose to walk away. That single choice, as scary as it was, changed everything. I think that too often you forget that making a choice isn't just about saying no to what you don't want. It's also about saying yes to what you do want. And that is power. That's where vision comes in that moment when you take accountability for yourself. And without your vision, your choices feel random or disconnected, like you're just spinning in circles. But when you have even the faintest outline of a vision for your life, suddenly your choices have direction. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be fully clear. My vision for my own life involves creative writing, physical training, and storytelling through videos. I know it's a bit messy, but messy is okay. Messy means you're alive, you're in the process, and you're all in, up to your elbows and ankle deep in the work of building the life you want. Messy means you're trying, and trying is how change begins. That's what I understood the first time I read Arnold Schwarzenegger's book, Be Useful. Because Schwarzenegger sees vision as the most important thing. Vision is purpose and meaning. To have a clear vision is to have a picture of what you want your life to look like and a plan for how to get there. And once you have even a glimpse of what you want your life to look like, you can start making choices that pull you closer to it instead of further away. One small choice today, another one tomorrow, and the day after that. And before you know it, you're no longer where you used to be. I want you to step back, as if you're a stranger looking at your life, and ask yourself, what choices are you avoiding right now? What choices are you pretending you don't have? Maybe it's walking away from that job that drains you. Maybe it's lacing up your shoes and training for that race you've always said you'd run someday. Maybe it's saying yes to yourself instead of constantly saying yes to everyone else. You always have a choice. And those choices, day by day, create the story of your life. Don't let fear or doubt keep you trapped in a life that doesn't feel like yours. Choose differently. Choose boldly. Choose in alignment with the vision you have for your life even if it's still blurry, because life is too short not to. So today, remember this. You are not stuck. You are not powerless. You always have a choice. The question is, what choice will you make today?